being here today. And my name is Yann. I've been a coach for the past 16 years. And then it's been an amazing journey. So today, what I wanted to talk about is nutrition tips. And today's topic is carbohydrates. Who like carbohydrates? Please type it. So I don't want to just me talking. So everyone, can you help me to at least type it in? Is it your first sessions, or do you like carbs? What do you know about carbs? Okay. You like rice? Okay, very good. Noodles. Wow. Carbs is needed. Yes. So what type of carbs you like? Let me move a bit because my face looks like moon over there. Okay, Frank was saying love rice, noodles, pasta, bread. Okay, very good. Biryani rice. Oh, wow. Okay. So today's topic is carbohydrates, right? And can we share the slide first? The first two slides I needed. Nasi lemak. Okay, very good. Good job. You know, I'm from Hong Kong. I've been living here for the past 13 years. Is that 13? 13 years. But to be honest, I never eat nasi lemak. Can you believe that? It's not like I never eat it, but I eat it once and I got so sick. Then I say that's it. That's call for a day, you know. That's call for never happen again. And so you need to know what type of food is give you that kind of things which would trigger your stomach ache, stomach pain, or bloated, right? So today we talk about carbohydrates, and I think everyone, you know, some of you say, oh, I never eat carbohydrates. When I start losing weight, I stop eating carbohydrates. So I wanted to give you one thing first. Okay, so next slide. What is carbohydrate? Okay, so carbohydrates are the sugar, starches, and fiber found in fruits, grain, vegetables, and milk products. Don't move this. I want you to change another, show the screen. Okay, I wanted to give you a trick question first. I want to test you. What do you know? This one. Okay, I don't need to. Okay, use this. Okay, continue. Can you do that? Can you hear me? Okay, good. That's okay. Stay mute. I'm using this. All right. So I wanted to ask you a can of carbohydrate drink, a bowl of rice, and this much of bread. Which one is the one have the most, or which one is the highest carbohydrates? Can you see? So I want you to ask me, carbonated drink, half cup of bread, half loaf of bread, and one bowl of rice. Which one is the highest carbohydrate? Come, let's do it. I want everyone to answer me. This is the gassy drink. I like the answer. Keep going. Come on. All right. Okay, I will go for rice. And guess what? Okay, keep going. Come on. Oh, very good, Jay. All right, good. Answer is they are almost the same. They are almost the same. And then the only difference is some is higher sugar, higher fiber, and then different nutrients and vitamins. But the carbohydrate percentage are the same, okay? So that means the carbohydrate is not measured by what, the ingredients, or no, it is, but at the same time, not the amount, okay? All right. So go back to the slide. Thank you, Dallas. This is an interesting question, right? And then it's a trick question as well, but it's all the same. All right. And so carbohydrate, the sugar, starch, next. Let's talk a little bit just before the one. Okay. just talk a little bit about, a little bit complicated, but I want you to take a photo, okay? This is called, you know, everyone heard about glucose? Did you heard about fructose before? Have you heard about galactose, right? Galactose. Correct me if I'm wrong my English, but like I'm from Hong Kong, what can I say? And then the molecular solidus, right? And then what does that mean? Next one. So basically all this are the type of, you know, carbohydrate turn to sugar, sugar turn to energy, right? And so basically, if all this combined together, there's different types of things, they will become lactose, maltose, and saccharose, right? Okay, so like when the two combine together, that will become like this. Depends on what kind of thing you combine together. Okay, next one. Wow, it sounds very complicated, right? But at the same time, all this are very interesting because carbs have, we call simple carbs. We also have another carbs called complex carbs. So just now the one is called simple carbs, which is go in and then easy transform immediately like energy, boom, right? It doesn't last long, right? But this one is called complex carbs. And then the name is called psoriasis, yes. And then this is combined 3 to 10 of different types of sugars combined together. So what does that mean? This is, you know, a little bit longer to digest. And then the other one is called, oh, I need to show you this. It's very interesting. So like I asked Siri, what is the name of this, right? Because it's so hard to pronounce. I gotta tell you this. Okay, listen. Oligosaccharides, right? And then the other one is polysaccharides. So here's the thing. Google is my best friend. What can I say? So like if you have 10, you know, all this linked together, it's called polysaccharides, right? So what does that mean? This is a form of complex carb. A lot of people will talk about, oh, you know, what is refined carbs or like simple carbs, and then what is complex carb? Next, come. Next slide, please. Simple carbs, as you can see, you know, all this, right? And then the carb actually is almost the same, but the calorie and also the fiber and everything is completely different, okay? And then what about complex carb? And then complex carb, which is vegetable type or like grains. Okay, next. Is that interesting? What are the refined carbs or simple carbs we can find outside, which is more people like? Okay, this is more Western, right? I forgot to add in the Malaysian, the more authentic type of refined carbohydrates, but you know it, like sort of like whey or like you know, some of it is like Remy, no, I shouldn't say the name, the burgers and some of the, a lot of things, right? Okay, so all this kind of stuff, which is a lot of sugar, and then you know, it's easy to transform a form of energy very fast, shoot up, but it's also go down very fast. So what it means is you will get hungry much quicker if you eat this. Next. And then complex carbs, which is vegetables, fruits, grains, oats, that kind of thing. Okay, next. All right, just now I'll talk about fructose. Did you heard about some people, like there's two types of people was talking about. The first type of people say, oh, you know, I need to eat more fruits. I eat more fruits. I'm very healthy meals, right? Eat a lot of fruits every single day. Fruits. When you ask them what type of fruits they eat mangoes, they eat all sorts of things, right? And then, so what happened, right? It's also a form of energy. It's also give you that kind of carbohydrates. But if you're too much of fructose and then you're too less of other type of carbohydrate, the chances you get, you know, the sugar is still a sugar, you kick in, and then sometimes if you eat a lot of fruits, you still get hungry. Some of you eat too much, and then the body fat is still couldn't go down. Why? Right? Okay. And then also you can see the chart. Take a photo. Some of them are very, very low fructose, which is what I say is you need a balance. Okay. Yeah. And then don't go extreme, and then only rely on fruits, because fructose is also high in sugar. Okay. Next. All right. Carbs in vegetables. And then you might take this photo, a picture of this photo, right? And then what you wanted to do, I will tell you where if you're on a weight loss or weight gain, or you on a, getting leaner and then getting abs, your carb intake is also different, yeah, okay? But you have to take it down. Some of them, when they're on a weight loss program, they eat a lot of corns. They say it's vegetables, it's healthy. Yes, it's healthy, but the carbs and it's still very high, and sugar is very high. Okay, next. All right. So why carbohydrate is so important? Some people say I'm on a low carb diet, right? And I might just say, you probably go on a wrong diet. Carbohydrate has so many things. You need to know what carbohydrate works for you. And then when at the beginning, when I wanted to learn how to lose weight, I thought I just don't eat any carbs, I can lose weight, which is, well, you can lose some, but you also need to know vegetables also have carbs, right? So you just need to find out what type of carbs you should avoid and what type of carbs you should eat more. So why is so important? Because the main source of energy, it gives you that kind of energy, goes up, and then of course you want to prolong. Okay, so later on I'm going to talk to you. It's help you to regulations of your blood sugar, so it won't go like this, up and down like a roller coaster. You want it to be happy, like up a little bit, but not so much, okay? So what does that mean? Basically, sugar level, if you're too high, you get too excited. Too low, you let out energy. Sometimes people get vomit. And, prevent breakdowns of protein of energy. That's very good. Protein of, we need protein too, right? A lot of people say, I don't take too much protein because protein will make me too bulky, right? So that is also not true, yeah? And then should make up to 50 to 65% of your total calorie intake. Good, next. You can ask question and then I will answer later on. Okay, now I want to ask you, when is the best time to take carbs? Come, show me, type it in, okay? I wanted to ask, when is the best time? Woohoo! Now. Jack say now. Jasmine say daytime. Very good. Melina say lunch. And then Sharon say about now soon, okay? Whoa, you guys are amazing, huh? Everyone somehow kind of know what is the time. Okay, hit it. Next one. Oh, wow. So the best time actually is lunch, because your metabolic rate runs the highest, right? And then you burn it very quickly. And then it's easy to transform of like energy. So why we have lunchtime? It's because we need to get the energy and then go back to work, and then we get that focus and concentration, right? Okay. So if you want to have your carb fix, best to have your carbs during lunchtime, and then try to avoid the nighttime. This one, very good, Jack. Thank you so much. This is actually for those who are on weight loss, or they wanted to reduce fat, okay? So what about those people who need to gain weight or gain muscle mass? or you wanted to go work out. Very good question. Next. All right. So this is the chart. If you, it would be great if you can take a photo as well. Okay. So when is the best time to have carbs? Okay. So, or eat, right? Let's go talk about eating first. All right. And the first thing is wake up after you wake up the first hour, you need to have something. What you gonna eat? You know, the first year when I came to Malaysia, I stayed in Ratchachulan area. If you walk past, that is Jalan Alor. In the morning, people eat chicken rice, durian for rice. Oh no, durian with rice in the morning at 8 a.m. I was like, oh my God. So, but what I'm trying to tell you, I'll talk to you later. But eat 1 hour after wake up. Okay. Second, and eat every 3 to 4 hours, which is very true. Watch out for craving, yeah? And I was gonna share with you, if you morning, like one thing, if morning what you put in your mouth, throughout the day, you sort of craving for the same thing, okay? And then, of course, PM danger zone, when is the time, right? Just be careful. And then last meal should not be eating too close to your bedtime. If you're too hungry, what you're gonna do? You can basically have what we call, just drink a glass of water first. Sometimes you're not hungry, you're just thirsty, okay? Drink a glass of water. If you're still hungry, I will teach you in a short while. Next. Last meal, 3 hours before bedtime, but what about fruits? Very good question. So like what I wanted to do is, of course, if you are sometimes, and then you so hungry, can you eat? Yes, but not every single night. Not every single night continuously eating that, okay? So like once in a while, treat yourself, it's completely all right, okay? And then what type of fruits you're eating? Yeah, okay, remember that. If you're on a weight loss, I would try to encourage you how to break it down your meal instead of, getting too full during like early dinner time. Oh, I eat dinner at 5 and then you get craving at 9, right? So what you try to do is you have a pre-dinner, then a dinner, okay? So this is one of the things I wanted to share with you. If you eating carbohydrates for the morning breakfast, the chances you craving for carbohydrates and the food you eat is much higher. So why is that so? All these are simple carbohydrates. It will give you that immediate sugar urge. So it helps you to, your insulin kick in, then your energy goes up, right? And then of course, that moment you will get very good energy. Wow, good to go. Then if you eat nasi lemak, roti canai at 7 or 8, the chances you need a cup of coffee or something sweet or biscuits at 10 is very, normal, right? So, and then because it's carb, they're craving for carbs. And then if your body not enough nutrient, they will crave for more. Okay, that's, if you follow my past health nutrition tips, I already talked about that. And then so, what you try to do is avoid, heavy carbs during the breakfast time. What about some people, and then they skip their breakfast? Like me last time. I only eat 1 meal a day. I thought that would help me to lose weight. Big no. If you are starving yourself, you are so hungry, you're under the starvation, and then you're doing, we call brunch. We just don't eat breakfast. We go straight to brunch, right? And then what happened when you go for brunch, if you just wanted to get a big portions of breakfast, right? And then you just, I want this, I want to add, right? So your body just, whatever, because it's so hungry, they just want to grab whatever they could, and then so they store more. And then no matter good carbs, bad carbs, they store like crazy. Okay, great. All right, next one. And then sorry. Yeah, before that. Okay, what about, what our body needs is something which is, you still need a little bit of carbs, but protein-based breakfast to kickstart your day. And then so your body actually is, remember just now, protein is also a form of energy, but that it will go to the brain, goes into your cells, and then immediately you help you to form up energy and last longer, right? And then fiber, we get enough fiber to put into our body, and then that helps to your carbs not to digest so quickly, and then it means it stay in your body longer. It helps you to control your sugar level as well, so it won't go up and down. Okay, next. This one I talked about it just now. Yeah. So if you eat a lot of, we call refined, like heavy carbs, right? And then so you say, oh, Nasi Lemak have nutrition. That's rice, that's this, that. But the gravy and mix it with the rice, it become a giant sugar ball, right? So what you wanted to do is you need to also understand, if you understand carbs today, you need to also understand glycemic index. And then that is, the sugar level in our body, right? So just now I would say, if you take rice, bread, and the drink, it's almost similar carbs, but the sugar is completely different, okay? So 700 to 100, 70 to 100 is white bread, wheat bread, donut, that is all refined carbs, and white rice, Okay, you can see it, right? The lowest glycemic index is 0 to 10, which is hummus, chickpeas, garlic, onion, and stuff like that. Okay, so broccoli is here. It's good. Okay, next. Is it okay to take protein shake workout type every day for breakfast and even during the day without workout? Okay, so actually did I talk about protein? I think I didn't talk about, but I'm sure some of my team of coaches, all of us, we talk about protein. Actually, there's different types of protein. So if you talk about Herbalife shake, right? I'm talking about this one, and this one is everyone take it, even my son. My son they take it since he's a baby, right? So that's low GI. But the protein is about, depends on what you mix it with. It's right here. So the protein, the protein is right here. So per serving, it's about 9 grams. 9 grams. So protein, right? Okay. If you add with like almond milk, it will be much higher, about 12 to 13. If you mix it some of the vegetables or fruits, of course, right? And then total carbohydrate is much lower. Like this is about 11 to 13. And then carbohydrate is about each 25 grams is about 8.7, right? Okay. So some people say, oh, the sugar is very high, right? Some people say that they read everything. And then I say, to be honest, you need to know what type of sugar it is, right? So like basically you need to understand, ask your coach, right? There's a lot of fructose, but if you take it in the morning, it's completely all right. Especially it helps you to transform a sort of energy and prolongs it, okay? All right, so good, understand? Yeah, if you say the other type, which is the big, gigantic, ginormous bottle of like protein shake, of course, that is considered a lot of calories, a lot of carbohydrates, a lot of sugars, and then at the end, of course, if you are on the bodybuilding mode, you take you can take it after workout or before workout, right? So this one, okay, you can take it in the morning, you can take it when you're hungry, you can take it before meal. I take it before my dinner, right? It helps me to break it down so I won't get hungry later on. I have my dinner about 6:30 now, and I have my shake about 5. And then, so it gives me that kind of food, you know, make my stomach full, but also at the same time, the nutrition goes into my body, my cell absorb it, so I don't crave for naughty thing later on. Make sense? And then so I can still eating like healthy carbs. You know, I don't eat rice or like pasta or like what is that called? Bread at night, because I wanted to have flat tummy. I don't want to have too much carb on, you know, it tastes on the lips, it's gay on the hips. Carbohydrate, simple word. Okay. All right. Then vegetables. Yeah. What about corns? I would highly suggest you eat it afternoon if you're on the weight loss. Okay. Good. Oh, so before let's next one. Did I answer your question? Okay. So this is me. I wanted to show you the before and after photo first. And then when I'm 23 years old, eating one slice of toast a day, try to lose some weight, right? And then I cut that. Then after that, I go on like no carb diets, and then even worse, right? And what you need to do, you need a balanced nutrition diet every single day. And then some of them, they say cut their carbs completely. I don't really agree on that. But most important thing is, I'm actually 40 this year. That is last year photo, yeah? And then, so what you try to do is try to look for the healthy carbs, and then in the right time, right? So can you change to another video? Yeah? I have 2 more slides later on. Thank you. But I changed another camera first. Another one. All right, Nate, great. I wanted to show you. Somebody like to eat things like this at night. They say, you know, I need some supper time. And then I tell you how much is the carbs. And okay, carbs. Guess how much? Guess how much carbohydrate? Oh my goodness, come on. Type it in. So I give you this. This is ramen, jjajangmyeon. Jjajangmyeon in Korean. Okay. All right. This one. I just want to have a small pack of chips. Just a small pack. Very small. A handful, hand size only. Smaller than that. And small. How much is the carbohydrate? Oh. Okay. All right. A tortilla chips. Tortilla chips. This is bigger than my face, right? Okay. How much is the carbohydrate? Let's throw it in. Come on. Let's do it. All right. No, just showing you so funny. Okay. Let me give you some idea. All right. So, oh my God, I want to sweat. And jjajangmyeon and the carbohydrate is 50 grams. Oh my goodness, come. No, can you just move?
Oh my goodness.
Okay, my son is torturing me. 50 grams, 50 grams. Okay, all right. What about this? Oh, sweat. This is 40 grams. 40 grams is like this. Ding, ding. Yeah. And what about this? 1 pack. Carbohydrate. Oh, if it's 1 pack, it's 61. 1 pack is 61, so don't eat the whole thing. And if it's, you know, per serving, depends on how you do it. This is 6 serving. But why I wanted to say this, that's very high, but at the same time, because there's a lot of other stuff, which is sugar, and there's some protein, but the calorie is very high. And one thing I want you to remember is the sodium is so high. It makes your face swollen the next day. Eat one time, it's okay. But at the same time, yeah, very high, super high. The sodium, guess how much sodium? 780. Is that, hold on, let me see. Sodium, 780 mg. OMG. That's why you get swollen face, swollen body, water retention. Oh, okay. So this one, shock man, shock. And this one, they didn't put sodium, they put salt. And then they say it's 0.5 gram, right? 0.5 gram, which is this is how many servings? This is 25 grams. Okay, they say it's very low salt, yeah? But at the same time, the fat is 6.7, 1 pack, okay? You eat 1 pack, it's not enough for you now, right? And then you eat more. After that, after this, okay, oh, this is snack only. Oh, 1 hour later, I'm hungry again. Then how? This is called a meal. Okay, this one. Sodium, 141. Incredible. Okay, now I wanted to show you. Move on this. You know, this would never be my food. Now, I wanted to show you what is healthy carbs. Have you seen this before? You see this before? Do you know what is this? Yes? Do you know what is this? Type it in. Yes! Hop! Good job! Yes, this is turnip. Okay? So what you need to do, you cut. It's a root, right? But it's very good carbs. Yeah, how to eat it? Chop it. You can slice it like a like French fried shape, right? And then put the garlic powder, add a little bit of olive oil, put in the air fryer for 15 to 20 minutes. Okay? This one, it would be the best healthy chips ever. Okay? And it's a form of, you know, carbohydrates. It's good. Okay, next one. This one. Who like pumpkin? Have you heard pumpkin with rice? It tastes good, but this is carbs. It's healthy carbs. But when you pumpkin with rice at night, will be high sugar. Okay, so don't do that. What you wanted to do, A, like Sally said, you can do pumpkin soup. B, chop it in a cube, and then chop other vegetables. All this, like the best combinations, I tell you, for lunch. If you don't like rice like me, what you gonna eat? I give you 1, 2, this one, and this one, or this one. Yeah, okay. Why is that so? Cut it in a smaller cube and then chuck it in the air fryer. Put the garlic powder, and then olive oil, You have a very good portions of, you know, vegetables, fiber, and carbohydrate. Of course, you make a slice of chicken, chop this chicken, or fish, right? That's called a healthy meal. Yeah. So at night, if you say after shake, if you're on a weight loss, what you wanted to do is you wanted to put this in the 1 second, and then so you also can cut all this in a smaller size, and then put, you know, you can put it in the air fryer again after the shake. If you're on a weight loss, yeah. Okay. After shake, then you cook your meal. Then you cook this, chop, and then you can have some soup. Then you call it a healthy meal. You will get flaccid so much quicker. And then look, Myla, no air fry, it's okay. Just buy one. So cheap, 200 to 300. Very cheap, okay? So you do that. And if you don't, what you're gonna do? Use your oven, okay? Got it? All right, back to our question. but really difficult to avoid carbs is. Okay, very good. I will answer you in a short while. Come. Next one. The slide, please. Back to the slide. 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 Okay, cool. The slide is. Next one, please. Yes. Summary. Sugar is sugar. Take it easy with the simple carbs, right? So if you don't have, okay, let me answer some questions first. No pumpkin for me. That's okay. You can take turnip. It's very nice. Sweet potato. One of the best carbs, I would say, is sweet potato. Potato is also good. The only thing is I can't eat too much of potato. I get bloated easily, right? And then I will answer you in a short while, Xin Yang. Yeah. Okay. And then what you wanted to do is sweet potato. You can have it in the mid-morning as a snack. Yeah, as a big healthy carbs, because you don't want it to get all your carbs fixed in one meal. You wanted to break it into different meal. So mid-morning snack is good. You can have like sweet potato and have an egg. That's really good. And then before you work out, if those who are on fitness, getting abs, I will encourage eat a sweet potato, eat an egg before your workout. It will be good, or a protein bar, right? And then some of us at night, if you are on the bodybuilding, mode, or you wanted to get abs, at night you can also eat carbs, but it's just not the refined carbs. Okay, as I say, all this are very good. Yeah. Okay. Weight gain for people, you are very lucky. Yeah. So and what else? Another thing is. It's very difficult to avoid carbs for dinner together, especially dinner with family and friends. And steamboat at night, boom. Okay, cool. So you won't eat steamboat every night, so don't worry. Eat yourself sometime, it's all right, but don't indulge yourself every single night. Once a while, I would say, don't do consecutive 3 nights. You will put on weight. You will get bloated, okay? So try to avoid that. And some of you, if you eat too much of sodium, also get very bloated easily. So better don't. Okay, another thing is what type of, by the way, 老鼠粉, 河粉, the yao mian, the oil noodles, right? The yellow noodles, and pasta, lasagna, pizza, bread, white rice, all this, please, just don't eat too much at night. Yeah, or don't eat, like for me, I would encourage, if you're on a weight loss and then you are in the 10 days, please help me avoid this. Come on, 10 days only. Give yourselves a chance to see what kind of result you can get, okay? If you want to have a carb fix afternoon, white rice is fine. Just don't mix it with gravy. I eat white rice, yeah. And if you have brown rice, that's great. But brown rice, you put a lot of sauce, it's also the same, so no difference, okay? And then noodles, make sure 老鼠粉, all this. Ban mian. Oh yes, ban mian. Oh, I eat ban mian. Like to eat noodles. Noodles is actually it's not true. Noodles also use a lot of flour, and also how to make it bigger, right? Okay, all right, and then can be okay. Udon. What do you think? Right? So udon, as I mentioned, just don't indulge yourself too much. And then even some people say, I eat fruits every night. If you eat fruits, eating, durian, if you're eating watermelon, mango, grapes every single night, you also put on weight because it's fructose. Fructose is sugar. It's part of the carbs. Carbs form of energy, but it's, all this kind of stuff. Understand? How about fried chicken? You sound very funny. Alice, today I'm not talking about protein. This is a protein topic. You should go for the protein topic. Yeah. Okay. Cantonese, please. I will do translation later on, right? And starch. Okay. One of the questions I wanted to ask, answer. Okay. Normal, how much of temperature of the oven? Very good question. If you're doing orders, if you don't have air fry, you have oven, I will ask you to put on 180 to 190. Okay. This one with strength, strong. Then it would become a thin style, but that's okay, okay? All right, part of it. Any more questions so far? If not, let's take a photo before I answer question. Can we take a photo? Thank you so much for joining. Everyone, can you turn on your camera? I want to see all your handsome look and pretty look, okay? All right. Dallas, help me out.
Can we have everyone turn on their cameras, please, and give us a good smile so we can take a nice picture? Okay, page 1, smile. Page 2, good smiles, pretty smiles. Page 3, everyone turn on your camera, please. Sorry, just 1 second. Yeah, everyone turn on their camera. Page 3, yeah? Thank you.
Thank you so much. So, and basically, like, you know, Sally, thank you so much. But at the same time, what I wanted to say is, you know, best to ask your coach. I can give you some of the idea what to do, and what, you know, especially those who are on a weight loss, what type of carbs you can eat, you can have, and you know, what kind of carbs you should avoid, or like my saying is, you can't stop completely, but what you can do is, you know, don't indulge yourself too often. If you're on a weight gain, you are in heaven, but don't also indulge too much. Another thing is, if you are on you know, gaining muscle mass, I would say you can eat more carbs, and especially after, you know, before workout. It's a form of energy. It gives you that kind of energy you need, and then to go to workout. Okay, so like don't starve yourself. If you're already on, you know, quite wealthy, don't starve yourself to go on workout. You will lose your muscle. So try to eat more, eat something before that. Okay, by saying all that, and thank you so much, everybody. I really appreciate all of you to be here today with me. And then it's just a little sharing. And I'm going to see you all later on, 5 p.m. We have another session for workout. Love you. Bye-bye. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, Mama Yann.
Thank you so much.